Forests are precious resources of the country and a wealth to be handed down to posterity. In order to develop the country's sports in line with the great leader's ideas and plan of developing JIT-based sports, our party directs great efforts to the work of the sports sector. While boosting the production of consumer goods, we should channel great efforts into improving the welfare service for the people. All party organizations should maintain implementing the party's lines and policies as the major line of party work and carry every one of them to completion unconditionally. The great leaders called the working class first whenever difficult and gigantic tasks rose for the revolution, and ushered in fresh heydays of the revolution by relying on them. Success in the revolution and construction depends on how our party, the general staff of the revolution, is built and on how its leadership role is enhanced. The history of the Workers' Party of Korea is a proud course it has traveled shouldering the destiny of the people and leading the Korean Revolution to victory under the guidance of the great leaders. We should concentrate all our efforts on building an economic giant to bring about a fresh turn in developing the country's economy and improving the people's standard of living. If we are to successfully build a socialist, civilized country, which our people are desirous of, and ultimately solve the rural question, we should step up the cultural revolution in the countryside. There is nothing that our party failed to do when it trusted the soldiers and people, and a more resplendent future is unfolding before us today. We should make innovations in coal mining and metallurgical industries, in particular so as to revitalize the overall economy of the country. Past records of inter-Korean relations show that confrontation between fellow countrymen leads to nothing but war. The military might of a country represents its national strength only when it builds up its military might. In every way can it develop into a thriving country. It is a proud tradition and fighting trait of our army and people to rise up like mountains and go through fire and water to unfailingly carry through the party's orders and instructions. The entire party, the whole army, and all the people should conduct a vigorous forest restoration campaign to make the mountains of the country thick with forests. The strength of self-reliance and self-development is that of science and technology, and the shortcut to implementing the 5-year strategy is to give importance and precedence to science and technology. Kim Il-sung University should set an example for all other universities of the country to follow in introducing innovative teaching methods. We should improve economic guidance and management as demanded by the developing reality. All sectors and all units of the national economy should launch a vigorous general offensive to boost production in hearty response to the party's militant slogan, Our party maintains the improvement of the people's living conditions as the most important of the numerous state affairs. Our republic is a responsible nuclear state that, as we made clear before, will not use nuclear weapons first unless aggressive hostile forces use nuclear weapons to invade on our sovereignty. Our cause is just, and the might of Korea that is united with truth is infinite. Our women's union members and other women are really excellent and praiseworthy. We should raise fierce flames of innovations in the vanguard sectors, basic industrial sectors, and all other sectors of the national economy. Those who do not cherish affection for their parents, spouses, and children, and for their homes, villages, and workplaces, cannot love their country and fellow people. They can never become genuine patriots. The Industrial Revolution in the new century is, in essence, a scientific and technological revolution, and breaking through the cutting edge is a shortcut to the building of an economic giant. It is important to launch a mass and society-wide struggle to drastically increase the production of consumer goods. The political and military position of socialism should be further cemented so that it can be an impregnable fortress. The days are gone forever when our enemies could blackmail us with nuclear bombs. Science and technology are a propellant for building a thriving country, and the happiness of the people and the future of the country hinge on their development. There can be neither today without yesterday, nor tomorrow without today. When young people are powerful, our party and People's Army are powerful, and there is nothing for us to be afraid of. Construction is an important front for solidifying the foundations of a thriving country and creating bases for the people's happy life. A rational system and order for educational administration should be established on the principle of ensuring smooth progress of teaching and scientific research by teachers and researchers and of edification of students. Agricultural workers, together with the working class, constitute the main force in building a powerful socialist country, and the agricultural front is now a major thrust area in building the country into a socialist economic giant. Developing the locally run industry is very important in increasing the production of consumer goods. Patriotism is not an abstract concept. It begins from one's own home. It buds out from the love for one's parents, spouses, and children, the love for one's own home, village, and workplace, and further develops into the love for one's country and fellow people. Want to know what's more destructive than a nuclear bomb? Words. The Forest Restoration Campaign is a war to ameliorate nature.